Hey everyone, Action here. In this video we are gonna improve our economy in order to defeat the 1000 times crisis, which is the current challenge we are doing. We set up a goal of achieving 500,000 energy credits per month and 100k alloys as well. This benchmark is only doable in today's economy and I'm gonna miss it so much when 4.3 arrives, so we gotta test it out and do our best now. On top of that, I discovered some shenanigans we can do in order to reduce our ship upkeep temporarily, but it has some downsides as you will see later on. So let's get into it. Quick report from High Command before we dive deeper. Most of you watching aren't officially enlisted yet. If this run gives you ideas for your own games, subscribe and join our navy. So in order for us to defeat the 1000 times crisis, we do need to expand our navy tremendously more, because 300 million, if I remember correctly, this is the amount of fleet power you need in order to take out the 300 times crisis. So the 1000 times, that's 3 times that strength, right? However, we are currently suffering from a major issue, which is our energy credits output. We are losing 45,000 per month and no quick way of solving this issue in our planets, since most of them are already consolidated as tech worlds, fortress worlds, and a couple of generator planets. Now I'm gonna try to explain some of the things I do here in order for us to fix it, but mainly our objective is to conquer more planets, more specifically this Fallen Empire that has a lot of ring worlds in its territory. It will certainly hurt our choke points a little bit. However, if we do take out, I think it is here, the Shourd system and the Stellaris system, then we are good to go. However, they are a member of our federation, so perhaps we should declare war on the eastern systems just so we can have a better border. Because I don't like this border as well. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is, when you have that many planets, which we do have around 28-30 planets, yeah, 28 colonies, we always get some available jobs that we missed somehow, and the pops, they don't resettle that well, to be honest, so we gotta resettle them manually. And this, I mean, look at here, we are only occupying 17,000 out of the almost 20,000 we have here. So if we resettle this already make a huge difference in our energy income, since for every 100 drones we get 133 energy. So let's do just that, resettle 3,500 fellas to this planet. Another thing I'm gonna do is remove the unnecessary districts that are producing surplus of resources that we are not utilizing. Like this planet is producing food. Why the hell we need food? We are producing 6,000 per month. So let's change this district to energy generation as well. And I'd just like to look at all of our sectors to see if everybody has a governor, because the governors, they do have a good effect across all planets. So although not that expressive, they will actually gain you a little bit of bonuses that may help your economy. Now with these resettlements alone, we already got 8,000 energy credits per month. So now we shall continue on our plan, which is to destroy the Fallen Empire. Alternatively, you can always research the special repeatables to increase your energy credits from jobs by 5%. So here, before the repeatables come online, we are producing 170,094. After it comes online, 170,208, but I don't think it actually updated. I think we gotta wait for the next month. Let's just see. Yeah, 171,000. It actually improved a little bit, 1,500, but yeah, it's not gonna fix our problem, since just removing our fleet from the cervical umbilicals already increased their upkeep by another 6,000. Oh boy. So let's declare war on the Declan continuity to wipe them out. This way we don't even spend any influence. It's funny that we just instantly destroy all of their star bases. Look at this. One-shotted. So let's jump here and surprise their fleets. Surprise! Oh, they even managed to destroy one of our battle cruisers. How? Oh, the Titan lances. Yeah, that explains it. I do not want to waste any time, so we already start constructing some star bases to guarantee those ring worlds for us. Okay, since we have 4 megastructure build capacity, we can repair a full ring world at the same time. That is actually fantastic, and since we also have the living metals, we can activate this edict to give us plus 50% build speed. Our energy problem does look very terrible at the moment. We are on the negative of 34,000 and we have no way out of it. Our trade is tremendously low. So yeah, just by getting our fleets in the starbase, we already reduced it by another 12,000 energy per month, man. So disgusting, these changes. We are doing the repeatables just to see if we have an actual impact on them, but from the looks of it, it's not helping that much. Now, this is something funny that I just thought about. So I think I'm gonna borrow some of my fleets to the AI for 10 years. This way they won't count as upkeep for me, at least I hope so. So what about we send them 10 fleets? Here we have 5, 8, 2 more, there we go. And we do the same thing with the other fellas, these little plants. Trade negotiation, I will give you 10 fleet, we do have a lot of them, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what can you give us in return? Loyalty? Yeah, let's pledge some loyalty, shall you? And buy some energy from the market. Let's sell some rare crystals. Okay, we gave them 20 of our fleets. Let's see the upkeep now. Plus 100,000. Are you kidding me? What is this? Okay, so we fixed our energy production. Alright. Okay, we don't have to worry about energy for at least 10 years now. That's funny. I wonder if the AI is gonna get a massive upkeep as well, but I highly doubt it, to be honest. They are going to be extremely strong though. Like, let's see, they're still pathetic in terms of fleet power, but I think they are the strongest empire in the game. Let's see, yeah, Protectorate and Protectorate. So the two most powerful empires, with the exception of us, obviously, are our Protectorates due to the fleets we sent them. Oh my god. Okay, we secured one of their planets. Yeah, I saw the AI sending one of their armies to conquer one of the ring worlds, but I don't like that. It's all for me, nothing for you, buddies. I won this war, it's all mine. But the good part is we instantly gain access to this ring world. So we already start making it a generator... Oh, generator support, no. Let's build some specialized segments instead. Okay, we won the war, the fallen empire is no more. Oh, they even rhyme. Okay, now we are just grabbing all the remaining ring sections for us. And since we sent the AI all of our fleets, we are now at maximum stockpile of energy and alloys, which means we can even field more fleets for ourselves. Look at the amount of fleets we are reinforcing at the moment. Oh my god. Okay, now we have fully restored another ring sections, so let's colonize them and start repairing the Beta Refugee, which has another 5 sections. Okay, now that we have a good production of energy, I felt like we could sell a little bit of energy. Only 20,000 per month, 4 times. Totally normal. Now I was just looking at my leased fleet and I think I crashed the AI economy, to be honest. Yeah, they are paying a whopping 1,000 energy and 155 alloys per battle cruiser that they have. Now, they have only in this fleet they have 68, so it is a 68,000 deficit. Here it's the same. Oh my god, they are paying 2,000 energy credits per Titan. They have 3 Titans here. I leased 10 fleets to these guys, so they have at least a whopping 1 million deficit in terms of energy credits per month and 155,000 alloys. I think all of their plans are gonna get downgraded because of this. This is already ruined for some reason. I don't know why, but perhaps it hasn't passed enough time for it to downgrade everything, but they are suffering a lot. I was like baffled because I saw my fleets having 27,000 fleet power and I was like, oh, but my battle cruiser they have more than 100k, what is happening? Then I look at it, they are dealing 38 damage because they have minus 88% ship weapons damage and fire rate, and they don't even have any repeatables, so they're just getting destroyed by the upkeep. Another ring world fully restored for us, and just one more section remaining. So commanders, we have got a little bit of a problem now, which is our amount of our pop production. Currently we do have a lot of ring worlds and many more to colonize. However, we don't have enough pops to get all of them filled, although we have 600,000 pops. So yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is removing the OTA updates and grabbing the hyper lubrication basins once again so we can get more pops. Of course, this will increase our empire size. However, even if we remove the OTA updates, we'll still be at minus 94% empire size from pops, so I believe that's kinda okay. At least it will pay off in terms of economic output for our empire. I'm just gonna wait until we can develop our worlds a little bit better, and more specifically the planet of Ultra Primus Tech, which has 40 districts. I'm gonna shift it from research to pop production. This way you can produce more pops as quickly as possible. It will hurt our tech a little bit, especially because this planet is producing us around 20,000 tech per month, but that's something I'm willing to pay in order to have a very good economy and expand our fleet much more. Okay, we started to get our fleets back. Let's see our upkeep, minus 124,000 energy credits. But of course that's because we are selling 120k, so we can stop the trades and that will kinda make it a little bit better, but we're still gonna lose 4,000 per month. Okay, I think now it will be a good time for us to reform our government and get more pops in our ring sections. What is this? We have 200 million diplomatic weight. Okay, that makes sense. It's total sense, of course. So where is the hyper lubrication basins? There we go. Our empire size will jump from 262 373, so not that much of a difference, to be honest. So we're gonna have 20 years to make the pops, because that is pretty much the time you have before we can reform the government once again. But yeah, I think things are gonna work out pretty well for us. Well, the assemble is still not that high, only 400 per month, and they're producing Decrons. Oh, we do not want to produce Decrons, we want to produce our High Praetorians. What is this? They even have this set to assimilation. I think I can go with machine integration, by the way. Yeah, I think this way they are instantly, shifted towards our pops. Isn't that how it works? Oh no, they actually just maintain their status as drones. Oh boy, I don't want that to happen. Not at all. Well, we can just activate the population controls, right? This way we won't assemble these fellas. We do not want them in our territory. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it did. Fantastic. Which option the Shroud wants to talk with us? Kunak the Kirak. Oh, fantastic. 20% research speed. Oh no, so the fleets that I rented to the AI, I just noticed that they came back with half their ships, which means that they were disbanded because of the energy shortages they had. Man, that was not a good deal at all, bro. Oh man. I was looking at the game files and I think that if we change this replication hub to a civilian industry or a forge industry, it will actually increase our pop production. So you're sitting at 510 per month. Let's see once the civilian industry is gone, how much we are gonna be producing. 509, 637, 412 now. So it increased, but it decreased. Oh, it decreased by a lot actually. I don't think it actually works that well. But I mean, we did lose a lot of jobs, so perhaps if we compensate by creating more of the robot quantum production hubs in our other districts, that could make our pop production even better than before. Oh, but we can't have those, right? Yeah, we can't. We need to build the commercial zones instead. Okay. Yeah, now it's getting up a little bit better. Just from building a couple of these robot machine. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that is massive. Minus 30% ship upkeep from the Boon of the Shroud. This will skyrocket our energy production, to be honest. We're currently at surplus almost 10,000. Let's see how it goes. Bam! Plus 100,000. Yeah. Makes sense. Now, Ultra Primus Tech, with all of the buildings online, is now producing us close to 1,000 pops every single month. And we're even gonna expand the planet utilizing the Mastery of Nature, so we can have 2 more districts and even more pop growth. With this, we can safely fill up all of our ring worlds within time in order to defeat the crisis, which can appear very quickly. Only 32 years remaining. Okay, so now that the Boon of the Shroud passed off, we went from gaining 100,000 energy per month to now losing 3,000. Yeah, ship upkeep is really broken. However, our ring worlds, they are doing an incredible job. Every single one of them is producing around 30,000 energy for us. That is fantastic. The only problem I'm seeing right now is the alloy, because our ships, they do cost alloys as well. And our benchmark of having a total production of 100,000 alloys, I don't know if that's gonna be doable, to be honest. We are currently at 65,000 and our energy is at 340,000. I wanted it to get to 500k, but we are now gaining so little marginal gains from the repeatables. Like, look at this, 340,000, 342,000. So we get 2,000 every time we do a repeatable like that. However, commanders, if you do the math, we are gonna need 80 more repeatables in the physics department in order to get 500k. So I might need to cook a new plan for that. Wow. Now this is a very good thing. So if Psionic Aura passed through the Zeus system, which is our production one, and that gave us plus 75% job efficiency for Psionic Pops. Thankfully, our machine intelligence is a psionic one, so we are now assembling more than 2,000 pops every single month, at least for the next 2.5 years. That is actually just what we need in order to finish up all of our ring worlds. Okay, commanders, now we do have a problem. Once the Shroud Boon that was giving us plus 30% ship upkeep reduction, it faded out. Now we are losing 6,000 alloys and 60k energy credits every single month, and we must find a way of fixing that before everything goes bankrupt, because we do not have the trade and we do not have the resources to keep buying 6,000 alloys and 60k energy. Okay, so we did fix our alloys by resettling some pops to the synaptic blade, improving our naval capacity, and also filling up all of our forge worlds with pops. Now we are producing 70k per month, and well, the energy credits, that's a really huge problem that I'm not sure how we're gonna fix it, because look at this, let's just remove these fleets from the starbase a little bit and see how our upkeep jumps. I can't even click that without it lagging a lot. So now we are losing 100k per month and 10,000 alloys. Yeah. Once we are gonna fight the crisis, I gotta make sure I have a large stockpile, otherwise we won't be able to survive, not even for a single day with that much upkeep. Oh, now this is bad. We are losing 1.05 energy credits every single month. Now this is a very balanced production, by the way. And bam, plus 1,500 now. So volatile, so volatile. Okay, commanders, now that we have some bonuses and more pops working as our generators, we have close to 500,000 energy credits per month. And our alloy is 88,000, very close to our benchmark as well. And we have done it, more than 500,000 per month. Now we just need the alloys to catch up. We do have this planet that is gonna increase our alloy production a little bit. Now we're gonna reform our government, remove the hyper-lubrication basins, because we did build up a lot of pops in our world and we have no need for even more pops at the moment, and instead we're gonna have the OTA updates in order for us to reduce our empire size a little bit more and research our repeatables a little bit faster. Our empire size pretty much got ridiculously low, 295, and we shall return the Ultra Prima stack to actually produce us some technology, or I could make it produce more alloys for us. I think that would actually be better though, because with alloys we can field more fleets though. Yeah, I think we're gonna turn this into an alloy world. And now we also achieved 100,000 alloys per month. Let's go, commanders. Just gotta wait a little bit until we reach the year 2400 and we'll see how powerful we are. I'll see you then, commanders. So there we have it, everybody. 2425. We are sitting at 1.4 billion in terms of fleet power, and at this point the crisis can appear at any given moment. Now I hope that this will be enough to take out the 1000 times crisis, but you're gonna have to see in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, commanders, I'll see you guys next time.